Wir haben heute großen Besuch hier bei uns in unserem bescheidenen Interview-Eck, nämlich die großartigen The Hives sind hier. It is a huge pleasure.
Ein großer pleasure being here.
Thank you very much. Congratulations on the new album.
Thanks.
It's a number 5 and you're still around. It's impressive, first of all. And it's called Lex Hives. So my first question is pretty obvious. I know Murphy's Law. I don't know the Hives Law. How does that work?
Lex Hives is a code for us on how to conduct ourselves and what to do and what not to do. And it's what shaped us and made us become what we are, basically.
I've heard that you passed some pretty harsh years in the band's career and the band's history. So what not so good things happened to you and how did you survive?
We survived by being the band. I mean, the band was something that always worked and the music was always good and everything. It was just things around it that were very distracting and annoying and went badly. But as far as the music, that suffered a little bit because of all the troubles. But music was sort of our escape into something beautiful, fun.
So the new album is, for people my age, just almost biblical. It reminds me, of course, of older times of the Hives many years ago. So how come?
Well,
we wanted it to, basically. We wanted it to sound more going forwards to the roots.
So
something like
back
that.
to whatever. So those people you've worked with on the last album, of course, absolutely not no names, people like the Neptunes and Timbaland and those people. And it sounds like it was a little bit all too much for you when you talk about it now, like producing and recording in all these different studios and having all these people influencing the Hive sound. So do you regret that?
It was very difficult, but
maybe more tedious in a way.
By not talking to anybody else. But I think that I wouldn't say we don't regret it at all. I mean, without that, this couldn't happen, and I really love that album. I think it's really, really cool album. And I think it was just time for us again to do what we do and decide, call all the shots ourselves.
So yeah, this time you produced the album yourself for the first time. And did you learn something for the production by those
We stole all the
experts?
ideas of the producers, the experts on the last album, and then we used them now ourselves.
They're gonna sue
So basically
you,
we paid them
probably.
once to produce our album twice.
That's great, actually. Are you comfortable, actually?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Actually.
Okay, just
I'm sort of rocking them.
Yeah, but you're not getting sick or anything.
And later on I will rock the crowd.
So we gotta talk about that because I heard you had an accident and you had a concussion. That's so bad when that happens on stage. I mean, has that changed anything for you?
No, we were a little worried about that actually, that I would just walk up on stage and go, hello. Crawl up into fetal position.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. I've done shows and it's worked out fine, but maybe I've climbed slightly less.
I've seen pictures of you live and of course the new promo pictures and everything. You've changed your costumes, your stage costumes, and you've always been one of the best dressed bands on the planet, but now you're just over the top elegant, I would say. So does that change anything for you, how you act on stage, because people change by the dress they wear?
Yeah, that's a little bit more a straighter back, I think, than usual. It's a little bit more poise and grace, a bit more Fred Astaire and Dracula.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have the Hives back.
It's so great to be back. Thanks for having us.
Gotta make that. I learned that from the Tenacious D.
Knock the rock is what we call it.